Hey guys, welcome to another review video. Today we're talking about CG Shantotto and Lilisette. I'm not really excited about these units at all, in my personal opinion, but that's not what my reviews are about really. It's not really all about my personal opinion, it's more about facts, being down the middle. So our team art, not very good, but it's not bad either, I guess. But, oops. It's easy to cap magic, so 15% magic is kind of worthless in most cases. The TMR is just whale bait, basically 85 magic. Definitely worth chasing if you're wanting for EPing, but if it had HP on it, I would probably go for it. But since I don't know, since it doesn't have HP on it, I'm not really interested. I'll stick with CG Sakuras for others. So all in all, CG Shantotto has no stacking damage. She has to wait for a lot of her mods to come up. She has wasted passive slots on just singular moves, like singular stats resistances, instead of just clumping them all together and making more passives for her. In order to make her have 300% TDH perfectly without going over, you need Scarlet's TMR, which is behind the paywall in JP. So, on top of the mediocre TMR ability, you need a paywalled unit to make her good, in a way. And I'm using heavy quotation marks on good. The Olympus is just it has a high mod, but it's a lot weaker than a mod that if it had an element attached to it. But it does fill up her Olympus gauge, but when you're using 40 to get 30 to 40 back, it doesn't make sense to me. You should doesn't make any sense to me. Using it to get the same amount or less back, and the only thing that seems to cost any kind of things is the mod boost, unless these are not just not updated. I feel like some of these might not be updated, but I guess it is, since it's showing MP costs. So the only thing that's actually using one first cage is the mod boost. And I don't know. You can use all of her abilities, obviously, with their triple cast. Just her mods are low. Even though it looks like she has pretty high mods, they don't really do anything. It doesn't have stacking damage like other Mystic Cross units. I just feel like she's so weak in comparison to other mages in the game. And like, it's just, her kit just doesn't make any sense to me. Like, it's just all around bad. She has to waste a lot of turns casting other moves to make your mods go up, instead of just, you know, using the damage move for stacking to stack the damage. It doesn't have any of that. So, like, I don't get why this unit feels rushed. And another thing is that since this is not King Log, apparently a lot of you guys just didn't understand that concept. Like, not flaming anybody, but people were wondering why this is not a good thing. That's not a raid, or I mean, it is a raid, not a King Log. Like, I don't feel pressure to pull for this unit at all. I don't feel pressure to pull for it. It's not King Log, so why should I care? You can get by with 30% bonus in raids. You don't need 60% bonus. Don't feel pressured to pull because they gave you a prison. That's what they want you. That's what they are instilling in you. They want you to consider pulling for her because you got a prism. Like, hey, I don't want this prism to go to waste. I should probably pull, right? Wrong. I don't think she's worth pulling at all. I honestly feel like if you have the VP units or the Dragon Quest units, the mage, 2 mages, or if you have Lane Unalesca, or if you just have, like, you know, any of the top mages currently in the game, Like CG Dark Phoenix, you don't need this unit at all. Definitely not. You don't need this unit. I'm sorry. I'm not impressed. Feels rushed. And I don't know why this is not a King Mug unit with better kit, with a better kit. Why is there a CG unit in a raid? I still don't understand. The philosophy behind it just doesn't make sense to me personally. Like, it's probably good for you guys. You can either pull or skip. It's much easier to be that way. I'm gonna be skipping because I can't do pulls on JP and global at the same time. That's way too much. I'm not making any money doing this, guys. This is all just for you guys. This is like I want to treat this as a second job, but this is just a hobby currently. Check out my Twitch channel though, wink wink. Anyways, yeah, I'm not impressed. CG Shantotto is a pretty big disappointment in my eyes, but I mean, her damage is good, it's just not better. I just don't think it's better than other units in the game, sorry. And let's see what the HP is looking like here. She get any HP. Like, if she had HP, maybe she'd redeem herself? No, she has 20% HP. So she's just as weak as the other mages. I was like, if maybe she had a lot of HP, she'd be able to maybe make up for her lack of damage in trials. Nope. So overall disappointing. Definite thumbs down. I don't recommend going for her, even though she's a summon fishing. I don't recommend going for her at all. And Lilisette, STMR is decent, but not great. You would think, oh, it's magic, so it's really good for hybrids and stuff, you know. Hybrids are almost non-existent in JP, honestly. There's almost none, so TMR I already covered in my news video, just not very impressive. Basically Zidane's TMR, but for the 40% is unconditional. Nah, not impressive. I know I sound bored right now. That's because it's 3 o'clock in the morning, so I was impressed by the little bit of her kit, but a lot of her kit just seems kind of looted, right? So for dual cast, I think we've gotten to the point where, at least on the JP side, for dual cast you can use pretty much all of their abilities, unlike the global side where sometimes units only can do some things with their dual cast. On the JP side, most times you can use all of your abilities with dual cast, so it's good. She's a support, true dual attacker, has decent mods, but most of the time she's going to be supporting, and you might be able to make her auto-vote with the current stuff on the JP side. You might be able to make her auto-vote with 30% evasion, that kind of helps, but you're going to need like kind of like a whale build to make her 100% dodge, 100% auto-vote. The 50% attract materia does help a little bit. I just wish she had some kind of like draw attack or something in her kit already, maybe. She would be pretty interesting as a dodge provoke tanker, auto provoke tanker, but other than what I'm seeing, she just like seems like a support true dual attacker with some elemental abuse at sometimes. I don't know who she would be best paired with, because ice and water, I don't know. Like Yuna maybe? Yuna, AT chain with critical hits, so maybe Yuna would be the best partner. I'm pretty sure, I think Yuna can water imbue, unless I'm mistaken. And I like that she can increase resistance to stop, and yeah, I like that she has some break resistance as well. So in turn 1 she can actually do a full status break of attack and magic and then defense and spirit with 2 abilities. It's not the worst, but I don't think she's really that hot stuff either, but she's definitely the better of the banner. You know, she's not the CG, and I'm more impressed with this unit than the other one. She does have unlock abilities to make her. She does have a pretty strong burst. when you unlock her abilities, she seems like a pretty strong unit, and also her Olympus is quite strong, giving 20 Olympus crystals to all allies. That's quite good. It only costs 27 crystals. That's quite good, guys. I quite like that. I like the Olympus is definitely a high note. Her SPB passive is pretty good, and also the cooldown SPB is pretty good. So all around, you want a unit like this, someone who can support but also can chain with someone else in your team. I'm not really sure how you'd be able to fit her in your team, but it'd be interesting to find out. I feel like she's just overall better than the other unit. So that's not saying much. That's like saying a hot dog with a bun is better with a hot dog with no bun, right? That was a terrible analogy. I'm sorry, but like I said, it's super early in the morning. I can't really think straight all the time. So she's just all around seems better and less rushed. It seems like someone actually paid attention to this unit. It seems like two people worked on this banner, and one guy would use his brain, and the other guy didn't use his brain. So this is almost a caliber of what you would expect from a Summit Fest unit. I don't know why I started with that. The other one doesn't. It seems like a mediocre mess. You can just read me in the comment section if you'd like. All feedback is accepted. Try to avoid outright insulting me though, because those comments will get deleted. I'm not ashamed to admit that. I have been deleting comments that have been just outright nasty, and I just don't have the time or day to worry about those kind of comments. But constructive criticism is accepted. All feedback is accepted. Let me know what you guys think about the banner. Let me know what you guys think about the units. Are you excited for these units? Are you excited for the next event? I'm excited for the next event because it could be a squall, but I doubt that they'll do 2 CG banners back to back. You never know with that one. Alright guys, I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.